Now here's something else that's going to be on the list. And see, these windows crank out. And see the gap here? That's about the gap you're supposed to have. Now look up at the top. No gap. It keeps getting narrower and narrower. And what happens is, when somebody's in the bedroom and they crank this window out, you then can't close it and latch it and lock it because it hits up here, because this window is sagging, this window is sagging a little bit. It happens on both of them. It's uncanny. It's like, why didn't the inspector catch that? He didn't catch that either, so now I got to fix it. And I'm thinking, see, there's hinges on here. I'm thinking maybe on the hinge, there might be some way to tighten up the hinge. The screws might be loose. Because see the gap right there? Look at the gap of the window there, and then look at it up here at the last hinge. See how big the gap is? Well, that's causing this window to sag. Now let's take a look at this other side. I haven't fully looked at these. See that gap? Look up here at the second one. It's bigger. It even gets a little bit bigger there. That's making the window sag a little bit. Granted, these windows are pretty heavy and stuff, but they're designed to still hold right there, right? And so I'm thinking hopefully the screws are loose, or maybe there's a little bit of give there that I can kind of push that back. These are, I think they're vinyl clad windows, dual pane, and see, you can see how it's sagging. You see the gap there, and the gap over there is bigger, and it's just down too far. You know, I might be able to pooch this one out, and maybe that'll help raise that up. Maybe I can do something right there, because it looks like I've got plenty of gap here to do something at that hinge and tweak it over this way. And if I do that, it'll take this window like that, and it'll magically lift that top edge, maybe just enough. And then there's some plastic little deedly bobbers on the inside of that when it's open, and I might have to shave one of those off, and those are the locking things, and I think there's 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. And what I may have to do is shave the top one off just enough to still get it to latch, but to get it so that will close all the way, because I think that's what's hitting. Because I got to come out here with the ladder, with the step ladder, and while somebody's inside, I've got to push on it, and then they can crank it tight and then lock it. Well, that's on my list too. Mommy's like, hey, yeah, we'll just get a window company out here. Yeah, right. I'm not going to do that. The guy will probably charge me $500 to fix this, or they'll say, oh yeah, we can't fix it. We're going to have to order new windows. Oh, okay, fine. No, that's not fine. I'm not going to do that. It's just not going to happen that way. Not on my watch. I'm Video Joe. I can fix it. Ha, ha, ha. What else is on my list? Look at these stairs. These are like railroad ties. And you see this? Look at that big gap. And this one's coming apart right in here. Boy, it's way up higher than this one too. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. This one's starting to separate. Even this one here. See, they're supposed to be nice and tight like these. And I look under here, and you see that? That's a nail. A big spike. There's another one there. There's one there. This is filling up with dirt. I'm gonna have to pull this back, and I don't know if I can fish them back on the spikes and then tap it back together. I've got some thoughts and ideas on how to fix these, because, you know, one thought was to get some long lag bolts and put them in through the front, you know, 6-inch lag bolts or something, and bolt it in. But then I've got lag bolts. I don't have lag bolts in any of the other stairs. And so I've got a thought process on how to fix these. That one, this one, this one. This one's kind of coming apart a little bit. This one here, this one. And, you know, there might be a few others too. So that is on my list as well. Aww, look at all the little berries. My domain, the garage. Well, they have some existing cabinets here. Well, existing shelves. And you see how I put that up there? I ran some 2x4s out and stacked it up there. That sucker's pretty heavy, by the way. And put it up in there. I think I have to put some more screws in it. I've got a couple screws in the back and one in the front, and I thought, well, if one of those strips, this thing could teeter and possibly fall. I don't think it's going to. It's not like we've got all kinds of stuff in there. But these are the only shelves I've got out in the garage, and I've got all kinds of tools and stuff I want to put away and things that I might want to put in cabinets, you know? And so my thought process was, well, what to do? And I thought I could put some cabinets in here. At my mother's place, she's got full height cabinets. Well, I think they go up about 8 feet tall, and they're pre-finished white and melamine, and you buy them, you put them together. You know, you get them at Home Depot or Lowe's or someplace like that. And then you install them, and they have feet on them in case the front edge sits on the concrete, and the back might sit on a raised edge of a stem wall concrete. And usually that edge sticks out further, and maybe it's just because whoever finished off this garage, they put trim on there or something. But either way, I could put some cabinets on here and move the extension ladder somewhere else, and then have some doors here. This looks like there's enough room here. Or on this side, I could put some over in here, you know, on this side over to the window, let's say, right in here, something like that. I've got plenty of room to put some cabinets there. I even got a little bit of room on this wall right here to put some cabinets with doors. So I'm thinking of my different options on what to do. But one of these days I'm going to have to end up getting some shelves, some cabinets, put those together and put them up in the garage. So of course I'm going to make videos of that too. So those are more projects that I have coming up inside the house, and there's probably even more. And every time I do something in the house or anything outside, I'm gonna make a video of it and I'm gonna put it on my channel. So look for them on my channel. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Here's something else I'm gonna do one of these days. Kaboom! The shower drain. It's running. It's draining fine. Well, it's draining a little bit slow. And after I get out of the shower, about 30 seconds later, or a minute later, I can hear it drip, drip, drip. It almost sounds like the shower head is dripping, but it's not the shower head. It's this, and I think there's some hair cut down in there, and I'm gonna try to clean it and clear it out. I'm not gonna call a plumber. Forget that. I'm not calling a plumber out here. I'll see if I can do it myself. I may even be able to do it without taking that cover off. But we'll see. That'll be something I'm kind of anxious to show you too.
What do we got in here? The cleaner lady, she was here the other day and she said something was loose. Ooh, look at that. Now that is kind of loose. You know what? I never tightened that up. I made another video and I tightened up handles in the bathroom, and I looked through the other bathroom and I forgot to come in here. So I know I've got to do something with that. This one here too, and see how this slides around back and forth? Now sometimes if this is loose, you should be able to tighten it up by just tightening the top bit. See, I'm unscrewing this, and that could get it really loose. And so I'm tightening that. Look at that. Hey. You know, I think I just fixed it. I'll have to tighten it up more. But I was looking underneath and I thought there was a nut loose because I moved it around under there, and I tried tightening this up earlier, just this section here, and this might be designed. This might be a handle that's designed to tighten up from the top rather than the bottom. I don't know, but look at that. But see, the handle's still wonky, and it's very loose. And there should be a way to tighten that up. It should be like a little Allen wrench. See, there's a little hole right there, and I see the little hole on that side. So it's just a little Allen wrench. I'm gonna have to tighten that up. That might be a quick video. There. Ha. What is this? Okay, we're out in the garage, and this utility sink is draining slowly. And before we moved in, we had the painters come and they painted the interior of the house, and they even painted the garage. They even painted the whole garage area. Kind of like the fact that it's got sheetrock everywhere. And they painted everything and stuff. And I told them, anytime you need to wash out your brushes, come out to the utility sink and do it. And that's what they did. But the drain is running kind of slow. And, oh, I can fix this. I can fix it. No calling any plumber out. See, there's the P-trap right there, the adjustable P-trap. And I have to take that apart, clean that out. That should take me about 10-15 minutes. And if you've never done that before, I'll show you how. I also need to replace this. See how this is floppy like that? Something in there is missing. And when I turn the water on, it drips here, and sometimes it doesn't angle. I mean, see there? Look at that. And the water's coming out pretty fast. The aerator might be missing too, and so I'm going to go to the store and get one of these and replace this. Before I go to the store, I'm going to unscrew this and take this with me, because not all faucet threads are the same. I want to make sure I get the very same threads. That should be an easy fix there.